start underway. I might as well address what game it is. It's Tam versus Archie Williams Junior Varsity. Very rainy day today, so hopefully everybody's staying inside, staying dry, and watching the game at home. The starting five on the court for Tam is Keegan, Trey, Elliot, Dane, and Cy. So, as Tam wins the tip-off, Dane in the corner slides it over to Elliot. Elliot was out last game with sickness, but Tam was able to beat Redwood in the draining minutes of the end there in overtime. As Trey misses a shot, it's 14 with the rebound, over to 12. 12 passes half court, finds two steps back. Trapped in the corner by Cy, slides to 14. 14, jump ball, way to go Cy. It's going to remain Archie ball, but that's great effort there by Cy. Change the possession arrow a little bit. So it'll be 12 to inbound, over to 2. 2 at the top of the key, over to 11. 11 driving around Elliott, spins a little bit, crosses over, double teamed, finds 12. 12 drive, and it's fouled on the way. First foul of the game. Foul on Elliott, so it'll be Archie Williams ball out of bounds. I am broadcasting with my boy, Oscar Fila. Oscar, how you doing?
Doing pretty good. I'm really excited about this game. Keegan said he's pretty hyped. He thinks they're going to win. So don't have any doubts here.
And that one's stolen by Cy. He slows it down a little bit. Has Dane open, decides not to use him. Trying to take it himself over to Elliott. Elliott drives, puts it out to Dane, who puts up a 3. No good. Just off. So 14 with the rebound, over to 2. 2 with the ball now, over to 3. 3 working around the wing. He drives, kicks it out to the corner in 12, shoots a 3, no good. Rebound Cy. Cy over to Elliott. Elliott works up. No foul. Just a block there. So 14 hops on the rebound. Archie Williams, ball up the other way. 3 stolen by Dane. Dane over to Elliott. Elliott on the fast break. Takes it himself. Crosses over. Fouled. Fouled on the ground or fouled on the shot? Fouled on the shot. So the shot is going to count. It's 2-0 Tam, and Elliott will have an opportunity at the line for 1 as well. Make it a 3-point game. But yeah, first points of the game come after a minute and 30 seconds. Not something you see often for this Tam JV team. They're often pretty high scoring, so it took them a minute. So Elliott puts it up. No good. 14 with the rebound, over to 2. 2 works in the corner, over to 3. 3 to 11. 11 blocked by Trey, gets back on it. Slides 12 in the corner. 12 fires a 3, no good. 3 with the rebound. Could have been an easy rebound for Tam, but a little bit of miscommunication. 14 stuffed. Passes it over to Trey, who takes it up the other way, loses it himself, so 2 with it now. 2 slows it down, being guarded by Cy Wong on the defense. 2 crosses over on Cy, lost him a little bit, gets it over to 12. 12 drives, puts up the layup, no good. Won't fall. Trey with the rebound now. He takes it, and that's a double dribble. Oh, no, a travel on Trey. Trey having a couple mistakes to start this game. Nothing too serious, luckily, so it'll be TL ball out of bounds, 11 to inbound. Slides over to 2. 2 slides to 3. 3 back to 11 at the top. 11 to 2. 2 being guarded toughly by Elliott, but he gets around him with the help of a screen from 12. 2 over to 3. 3 works around, knocked away by Dane, and Dane gets the steal. Great defense there by Dane as Keegan loses it and Cy hops on it. He passes half court, finds Elliott on the wing. Elliott drives, kicks it out to Dane, fires another 3-pointer. That one, perfect. Celebrates a little bit, and it makes it a 5-0 game with 5 minutes left in the first quarter as 3 puts it up way off. And Trey jumps on the rebound. He slows it down, slides it over to Elliott. Elliott to Cy. Cy to Dane in the corner. Dane over to Keegan, works up, puts it up, and gets it to drop. Nice bucket there. Keegan Kelly makes it a 7-0 game. Trey knocks it out of bounds. Way to work by Trey, and it's going to be Archie Williams' ball. And Archie calls a timeout. Great efficiency by Tam so far. Loving the way they're playing. Hopefully they can keep it up, keep up this lead. So, yeah, it's just been a really fun game so far. And there's only 4:39 remaining in the first quarter now. So an early timeout by Archie Williams. They just want to slow down things, maybe change up the pace of this game a little bit, and maybe see if they can make something happen in this little huddle that they got. So it'll be their ball out of bounds after the timeout. 5 on the court for Tam is going to be, I'd assume the same, but never know. And it is the same 5 on the court. See if Archie stays consistent as well. And I don't know if 1 was in the game before. I don't think so. Pretty sure 1 came in for like 2 and 11 came in for 3. Something around there. Kind of hard to tell, but 1 with the ball now. Being guarded by Sai. 21 with it now. Nice zone defense from Tam. Loses him, and 21 airballs in the corner. Knocked out of bounds. Tam ball. Tam couldn't close out on the defense there. Just a lucky miss for Tam. As whoever that was missed a 3. So Dane inbounds. Finds Sai. Sai over to Dane. Dane to Trey. Trey to Elliott. Elliott to Keegan. Keegan posts up, puts it up, and good. Gets it a roll. 2 nice buckets for Keegan to start out this game. Makes it a 9-0 lead. Archie yet to get on the board. See if they can change that here on this possession. 1 double teamed in the backcourt. Knocked away. 12 gets on it. 12 passes half court to 11. 11 whips it over to 1, but it's knocked out of bounds. Tam ball. That's great efficiency by this Tam squad, by this Tam JV squad. You love to watch it. So this is the first game of the 3 that we have going tonight. We got Tam JV, obviously. JV Boys, that is. Then we have varsity girls, and then varsity boys. And it is senior night, so there should be some fun celebrations in this game. But we'll see, or in the next games, I should say. But you make sure to stick around and watch those ones. Unless you just want to stick around for JV, but who wants that? As Elliott loses the ball, 11 gets on it. Could this be their first points of the game? Puts it up, no good. Fouled on the shot. He'll be headed to the line for 2. A little bit of a tough foul call. I think he might have gotten a little bit of contact on the shot, but looks like all ball. Streeter Holt set to check into the game for, not sure yet, and 23 is checking in the game as well. But, yeah, super nice start so far for Tam. Love the efficiency on both sides of the court. Let's see if they can keep it up. 11 misses the first free throw. Streeter checks in for Elliott. Elliott just wants a little bit of a break. He was sick last week, so I wouldn't be surprised if he's a little bit low on stamina. Wouldn't surprise me. It's actually in my PE class, so I was just playing badminton with him. Pretty cool stuff.
Was he looking pretty good out there?
No.
Oh.
Better on the basketball court. 11 knocks down the second free throw. Puts some points on the board. It's 9-1 now. Sai gets over to Trey. Trey loses it. 23-11. And Trey gets on it. Steps out of bounds just barely. Great efficiency and speed to knock that ball out.
Blocks today.
He has. He's had a couple mishaps so far, though, too. So
could be trying to compensate. He's just getting warmed up.
Yeah, sure. 11 in the corner. Passes Streeter. Now 1 being guarded by Streeter over to 21. 21-12. Almost knocked away, but he gets it from the free throw line. Gets it to drop. Makes it a 9-3 game, 6-point lead. Dane over to Sai. Sai slows it down. Passes 21 and steps out of bounds. Archie ball. Sai's a little bit pissed off. Wanted a little bit of an opening there for maybe a screen or something of that matter, but just couldn't find one. Tam communicating on the defense was just always something you like to see. Just something you need to have a well-rounded team.
We got Elliott stepping back in here.
1-21. 21-12. 12 loses it, but he gets back on it. 12-21. 21-23 in the corner. Works around Dane. Puts it up. Blocked. Whoa. They called a foul on that one. I don't know if I agree with that. Whatever. Still a 6-point lead. Hawks up 6, and 23's at the free throw line for 2. Quite the call there. Looks all ball to me. 23's first free throw is up and good. Makes it a 5-point lead. Elliott comes into the game for Cy. Cy wants a cooler and needs to get his energy cooled a little bit because getting mad at his teammates off that last possession where he got knocked out of bounds a little bit. So 23's at the free throw line. Second free throw after hitting his first one is up and no good. 13 finds an easy rebound. Guarded by Keegan. Can't get around him. Knocked out of bounds. Remains Archie ball. Seems like Streeter knocked it out of bounds a little bit. So 12 sends it into 11. 11 being double teamed over to 1. 1 to 11. 11 to 21 in the corner. He finds 13 under the basket. Knocked away, but 23 gets on it. He posts up. Swatted by Trey, who catches the block as well. Impressive stuff there. Keegan over to Elliott. Elliott to Keegan. Keegan drives, puts it up, and good. Way to go, Keegan Kelly. 6 points, 6 of Tam's 11. So he's having a really tough start to this game. As 11 drives, stuffed by Keegan. Tam ball. Way to go, Keegan Kelly. Amazing playing. And you love to see it from this guy. So Hank's going to inbound. Hank came into the game for who came? Dane. As Keegan gets it now, finds Streeter. Streeter to Hank. Hank over to Streeter in the corner. Streeter dribbles. Crosses over to Keegan. Keegan finds Hank wide open in the corner. Fires a 3. It's good. 14-4 game. 10-point lead. 13 with it. Blocked by Trey. Trey up the other way. Knocked it out of bounds. Tam ball. Way to hop back on the steal, and luckily it stays Tam's ball. Hopefully they can turn the steal into some more points. But, yeah, you just love the efficiency that we've seen so far of these Tam JV boys. Hank finds Elliott under the basket, puts it up, no good. Rebound 23. 23 to 11. 11 stolen, terrible pass. Over to Elliott, who puts it up and no good. And then he gets his own rebound. And then 23 jumps on it as he loses the ball. 23 over 11. 11 to 1 on the cross-court pass. He puts it up, floater, and fouled on the shot. He'll be headed to the line for 2. 14-4 game. Possession arrow pointed Tam's way. So next jump ball will lead to Tam possession. But it is a 10-point game as he headed to the line for 2. Has an opportunity to cut it to 8 points. First free throw's up. And good. Makes it a 9-point game and 14-5 as Trey subs out. Dane subs in. 11 subs out. 13 comes in, and then 2 came into the game as well. I'm not quite sure for who. Wasn't paying enough attention. Oh, I guess, I don't know. Sinks the second free throw, made both, cuts it to an 8-point game. Hank up the other way. Stuffed up in the corner, but finds Elliott. Nice pass there. Over to Keegan. Keegan to Dane. Dane working around the wing. Finds Hank. Hank can't grab onto it. A tough pass there. Just a little bit high. So, yeah, as good of a game as Tam's having so far, there have been quite a few mishaps, and I think without those, game could be a lot closer. Game could be a lot farther of a lead, but it is still an 8-point game. We got just over 40 seconds remaining in the first quarter. 13 over to 1. 1 to 23. Can't connect. Keegan Kelly, big rebound. Makes it a jump ball. Whoa. So, Tam possession. Keegan Kelly came down hard, but he's all right. So, Hank to inbound. Slides to Elliott. Elliott being guarded by 1, 2, and 21, but he gets it over to Hank, who gets it to Streeter. Streeter finds Keegan, puts it up. Oh, can't get the roll. Dane puts it up over a bunch of guys and gets it to go. Makes it a 10-point game, 16-6. 2 to 1. 1 has 23 open. He finds him. Back to 1. Stuffed by Dane. And knocked out. Keegan knocked it. 21 with it now. Finds 23. 23 gets on it. They got 3, 2, One step back three-pointer. Off the top of the backboard, on target. Just a little bit too much. Makes it a 16-6 game. 10-point lead. Heading into the second quarter. Oscar, any notes so far?
I think they're looking really good out there. I think these mishaps you've been mentioning are negligible for the amount of lead that we have.
I would agree. I think it's been a nice game so far by both sides. Yeah, we'll see how we'll see what happens in the second quarter. See if Tam can keep up the lead, or if Archie can narrow it down. Wait. Redo it. All right, we're back off mute. The 5 on the court is going to be Cy, Hank, Elliot, Dane, and Trey. Looking to see what they can do, maybe extend this 10-point lead a little bit. But it is a nice lead, for sure. It's going to be Archie Williams' ball out of bounds. So 12 to inbound. Finds 2. 2 to cross half court. Finds 3. 3 pulls up from deep. It's good. Rattles home.
Yeah, sure.
16-9, 7-point game. Hank with the ball now. Over to side to Elliot. Elliot triple teamed. Finds Trey. Oh. Trey throws it out of bounds. Trey just a little bit off tonight. Or I should say today. I am so, my clothes are so wet right now from the rain. It's insane.
I got a nice rain jacket today. I'm not soaked at all.
11 loses the ball out of bounds. Tamball. Dane to inbound. But yeah, it was so rainy for a minute there, and I went to Safeway, and now my feet are just full of water.
See the thunderstorm warning?
There's a thunderstorm warning? Oh gosh.
Yeah, I got that.
So Cy with the ball, top of the key. Fires to Hank. Hank with the now. Over to Elliot. Elliot puts it up, finds Dane, who puts it up and good. 18-9 as Tam knocks it out. Almost got on the ball, almost got another possession, but couldn't. Archie Williams to inbound.
Right where he is?
12 to 11. 11 to 2. 2 on the fast break, loses it, gets back on it, finds 13 wide open in the corner. No good, just long. 3 over to 12. 12 spins, back out to 3. 3 drives. He puts it up. Oh!
That one flying.
Destroyed by Trey. No, sir. As Trey swats it out of bounds, going to be number 13 to inbound. But yeah, I'd say Trey's mishaps on the on the offense, I should say, have been made up by his incredible work on the defense. He's probably got what, 5 or 6 blocks now, along with a couple I don't know about 5, but maybe 5 blocks and deflections, something like that.
It's a good way to use his size.
It is a good way to use his size. And athleticism. 13 finds 2. 2 being guarded by Elliot Kruger. He finds 11. Works around over to 12. 12 falls. And they call another foul. I don't know. That was not foul. First foul. They called it a hold on Trey.
That's interesting.
Yeah. Keegan Kelly set to check in. He'll come into the game for Trey, I would imagine. Yep. As 13 is going to inbound once again. He finds 3, blocked by Elliott. Puts it up over his head to Dane. Incredible athleticism there. Cy with the ball now. Cy. Oh, Keegan Kelly travels once he got a hold of that ball. It just took a step before he dribbled or something along those lines. Jacob trying to give him tips from the bench, and that's just kind of unnecessary, Jacob. But
I think it would be important for Keegan to know not to travel.
yeah, you'd think he'd know. right? But it's okay.
Sure, Jacob has words of wisdom.
2 steps back. Over to 11 in the corner. Who finds 14. Blocked. 12 tries to throw it offside. Can't get it to bounce. Tam ball. Great work of athleticism there. They just couldn't get it to happen. So it's still a 9-point game, 18-9. But for a Tam JV game, this game has been so low scoring. They dropped 100, I want to say, a week and a half ago or so. And they've come close a bunch of times. Hank puts it up backwards on the layup and gets it to drop, makes it an 11-point game, 20-9. Has 3 drives, finds 14, who puts it up over Keegan, fouled on the shot. So he'll be headed to the line for 2, seeing if they can cut down the lead just a tiny bit. It is still an 11-point game, 20-9. Love the efficiency on the defense by Tam so far, limiting Archie Williams to only 9 points. So many blocks, so many steals, and the press has been kept up as always. It is still an 11-point game. 14-second free throws up. That one rolls. 20-10 is the score. Cy with it now. He finds Elliott. Elliott double teamed, finds Cy. Nice little pass there. He's fouled. And yeah, Oscar mentioned this to me earlier as Tam calls a timeout. Or sorry, Archie. No, Tam calls a timeout. We counted. Archie Williams has 14 men on their roster tonight, or 14 men on their bench, I should say. 14 men total. You know, and Tam has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, which is actually more than they've had recently, but big squad for Archie Williams today. Unfortunately, Tam is missing a couple of their stars in Jacob Brazone, Henry Bennett, Rafe Bradley. Who am I forgetting? Nobody?
I mean, Jacob's still out.
That's what I said. He was the first guy named. Oh, and Brady. Brady is on the bench tonight. He has been sick for a while, so he's just trying to sit out this game. Still got the coughs a little bit as Dane inbounds. Finds Cy. Cy past half court. Keegan with it now. He posts up, fouled, headed to the line for 2. So let's see if he can knock down 1 or 2 of these free throws, extend the lead just a tad. So yeah, looking forward to the next 2 games. I'm not really sure how Archie Williams varsity boys and girls teams are, but we'll see in just a little while. I don't think I'm going to be commentating for the girls game, but I should be back on for the boys game. I'm not really sure. A little bit of miscommunication on the email. 12 puts it up, gets it to roll, makes it a 21-12 game, 9-point lead. Hank stuffed up in the corner. He is foul. Oh, wait, no, timeout, Tam. Great timeout from Jen. Leaves Tam with the ball as Hank was trapped up. 2 fouls for each team, so no real serious foul trouble, but there is still 5 minutes and 25 seconds in the second quarter, so plenty of opportunities for more free throws. Yeah. Gideon, do you want to zoom in on the shoes? We can do a little bit of a shoe check. I like Shamar's shoes. Shamar's got some more blue shoes. Plenty of blue shoes in attendance. The girls varsity team is currently setting up some of the balloons, and if you've heard a weird noise in the background, that's a couple balloons popping. Like Keegan's shoes, like Dane's shoes. I think they're pretty on par with what they've been the last couple games. Like, they're very similar. So not a lot of changing. As Cy inbounds to Elliott. Elliott over to Hank. Hank over to Cy. Great pass. But Archie Williams hops back on defense. Dane finds Elliott. Another great pass. He's trapped. He finds Dane, who's fouled on the shot. He'll be headed to the line for dose. 21-12 game, 9-point lead. Looking to extend it a little bit. The first free throw is going to be up, and it is good. Rattles home. 22-12, 10-point lead. Streeter Holt set to check into the game for Hank. Dane's second free throw. Up and no good. But Elliott gets the rebound. Great offensive rebounding. Finds Dane wide open on the wing. His three-pointer. It's good. 25-12 now. A 13-point lead. One with it. Over to 14. 14-12. 12-3. 3-12. 12. Stuffed by 3. Steps to 3. 3-12 in the corner. No good. Rebound Dane. Way to play Dane these last couple minutes. Gotta love his ball handling. Sai with it now. Over to Dane. Dane another three-pointer. Just off. And it's going to be Archie Williams' ball up the other way. Off the ball. Rolling out of bounds. So 21 is set to check into the game. 11 over to 3. 3 fakes a 3. Over to 12, who shoots from the free throw line. Can't connect. Dane hops on the rebound. Over to Sai. Sai with the ball now. He loses it a little bit, but gets back on it. Over to Streeter. Streeter to Dane. Dane over to Elliott on the other side. He had a couple passes. Couldn't find one. Fouled a little bit, but they didn't call it. As 12 loses it. Streeter gets on it. Knocks it over to Elliott. It's 5-on-2, and they can't make anything happen, but Streeter gets on it now. Elliott puts it up. They're not calling anything for Elliott. I don't know why. And they call foul on Elliott. Interesting call there. I think he just grabbed the ball, but Elliott's got to watch fouls a little bit. I think that's what Jen's trying to communicate to him. 11 subs out of the game. 21 subs in. 12-1. 1 being guarded by Sai, who sends it over to 12. 12 over to 21. 21 around Dane. Spins, kicks to 12. 12 knocked away. Elliott up the other way. He puts it up and good. 27-12, 15-point game. We got just under 3:20 remaining in the the second quarter. As 12 puts up an easy layup, come back at Elliott. Makes it 27-14, a 13-point lead. Sai with it now. He finds Streeter. Streeter gets on the ball. Slides it to Elliott. Elliott, tough pass, but Keegan jumps on it. Way to go, Keegan. Finds Sai on the wing. It's good. Gets it to go. Makes it a 30-14 game. 16-point lead. As Sai puts it up off the glass. No good. Rebound 1. Like the shot take. Just couldn't get it to roll. Had a couple teammates open and decided to take it himself. 21 over to 3 in the corner. 3. Finds 14. 14-12. 12 in the corner. His three-pointer. It's good. 30-17, 13-point game. We got just 2:25 remaining in the first half. Dane finds Elliott. Elliott fouled. See, I just don't understand how they call a foul on that, but then they didn't call a foul when Elliott got, hit on a layup.
Yeah, double teamed on that jump. Saw that.
I don't know. So 14 subs out of the game, 23 subs in. I think that's a smart move by their coach because I think 23 had a pretty decent impact on the game in the first quarter, and they took him out since then. And Keegan fouled on the take. Great feed from Sai, and you love to see him having an opportunity to score a couple points here, send their lead, turning nothing into something when he gets fouled. Keegan ties his shoe. Not too many people in attendance, but I'm pretty sure that the stands will be pretty much filled, at least the student section for the boys varsity and maybe the girls varsity because it is senior night. Students be popping out for senior night. Keegan knocks down, did he make one or two?
Two.
Two, he knocks down both. Way to go, Keegan. His PE teacher actually let him skip some of his PE class to go practice free throws. What a nice guy. And Keegan apparently made 7 or he either said 7 or 11 in a row. I don't remember. As Archie knocks down a shot, Dane with it now. He crosses over. Another popped balloon. Keegan puts it up, no good. Rebound Streeter in the air. Tried to get it to go without going down. Couldn't connect. Archie Williams is fouled, I believe. 23 was the one that was fouled. The foul was on Jen. Jen pissed off by the calls a little bit. A little bit of a rarity. I don't think she gets too invested with calls, but you never know. 21 over to 12. 12 to 23. 23 works out of the corner, puts it up, fouled on the take. Headed to the line for 2. Many questionable calls this game. But, you know, it's still a 13-point lead, so you can't really be that mad if you're Tam. Hopefully they can keep up this lead. There's 1:35 remaining in the first half. Jack Mayer, such a check-in. 23's first free throw is up and good. Jack Mayer subs into the game for Keegan Kelly. Makes the first free throw. So it's a 12-point game. Both teams in 5 fouls. Both teams in the bonus. 23 knocks down the second free throw. So, yeah, any foul in the rest of this game, it sets to free throws. Knocked out of bounds, knocked out of bounds by Archie Williams. It remains Tam's ball. It is now an 11-point lead, 32 to 21. Hank. Timeout by Tam.
The second Jack gets his first hands on the ball.
Yeah, I don't know.
Poor guy.
I think Jen thought there was some miscommunication on the inbound, so she had to pause it a little bit, but it might have been a tad unnecessary as Jack hung on to it right after. But, you know, nobody's perfect, right?
Not at all.
How many timeouts Tam has now? Does
2.
Tam have now?
2 left.
2 left? In the game or in the quarter? Or in the half, I mean. Do you know? I don't know. Whatever. How many does Archie have?
They have 4. They haven't done a ton of timeouts since the start.
Which is kind of funny because Tam's up 11. You'd think they'd be calling less timeouts.
Maybe we're up 11 because we're calling more timeouts.
I mean, when you say it that way, you might be right. So how much time we got left? A minute? A minute?
30.
Minute 33. See if Tam can generate more points to their lead. It's going to be the Tam ball out of this timeout. We can see both girls varsity teams in the crowds on either side. Actually, I guess Tam's isn't fully there, but some of them are setting up the balloons. Streeter inbounds to Cy. Cy locked up, but gets around him. Oh, throws it to 12. 12 finds 3 wide open in the corner. No good. And Streeter with it now. Hank with it now. Hank drives. Jump ball. Archie Williams ball. Great efficiency by Archie Williams, trying to narrow down this lead a tiny bit with a minute 15 remaining in the second quarter. It is still an 11-point game, but anything you can do to close it down a little bit is always helpful. Tony 1-1 now. 1 working around the wing. On the top of the key, finds 21. 21 over to 12 under the basket, puts it up and good, one-handed. Makes it a 9-point game, 32-23. Hank strapped up, gets to Dane. Dane to Cy. Cy wide open. 21 closes in on him. He puts up the floater off the backboard, no good. Rebound, Jack. Jack over to Hank. Hank on the wing, way off. 21 gets on the rebound. There's 38 seconds, and the lead's coming down a little bit. But Archie throws it out of bounds. Messes up their rhythm. They were on a roll for a second. If they had a bucket, it would have only been a 7 or 6 point lead. But they tossed it out of bounds. So Streeter over to Hank. Hank over to Cy. Cy back to Hank. Hank to Streeter. Streeter finds Dane wide open. It's a two-pointer. Foot on the line. Makes it an 11-point game once again, 34-23. Dane is having a nice game shot percentage-wise. I want to say he's only missed like 2 or 3 shots and made a bunch as well. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. No good. Archie Williams couldn't score any points at the end there, so it's an 11-point game, 34-23. Tam up, headed into halftime. It's been a fun game so far, so we're just looking forward to seeing what will happen in the second half. But until then, enjoy your halftime.
I need to be focused on.
Flynn, we're not muted anymore.
Cool.
So, Oscar, shit, hold on. So Oscar had to leave. Well, he didn't have to leave. He's just taking photos. So if you ever see,
Yep, Gideon zooming in on him behind the ref.
yeah, exactly.
Okay.
That's Oscar. If you ever wanted to know what Oscar looked like, that's what Oscar looks like. So I'm joined by one of my best friends, Flynn Rosington. How you doing, Flynn?
Pretty good. How are you? Oh, we're starting. Shoot.
Yeah. So Dane with the ball. Dane over to Keegan. Keegan drives, puts it up backwards, no good. 14 with the rebound. And also, I was told foul trouble-wise, Keegan has 3 fouls.
Uh-oh.
Elliot has 2 fouls, and Dane has 2 fouls. That's the only foul trouble so far. I know there's a bunch with 1. I know Sa definitely has 1. I know Trey definitely has 1. And there's probably some other ones. Sa crosses over, finds Elliot. Elliot drives, puts it up. No good. Rebound Trey. Under the back. Oh, backwards. One-handed. Couldn't get it to go.
Not quite.
3 with it now. Over to 12. 12 steps back on Trey. Drives, kicks to 11. 11 puts it up and no good. Off the glass. Elliott rebound, slows it down. Over to Dane. Dane finds himself. He puts it up and gets it to fall. Way to go, Dane Migliori. Friendly bounce there. Makes it a 36-23 lead. 13 points with 6:48 remaining in the third quarter. 3 to 11. 11 back to 3. He pulls up from deep.
Ooh, no good.
I'm not even going to comment. Ooh, no good. So, side inbound. He's got either Elliott or Dane, whichever one he could find easier. Finds Elliott. Elliott back to Cy. Cy back to Elliott. Nice little flick of a pass there. He gets past 14. Over to Keegan, who puts it up and through. Great start so far. 15-point game, 38-23, 6:23 remaining. 13 and 22 for Archie Williams set to check in. 1 puts it up and good. Dane over to Cy now. Cy back to Elliott. Elliott has Keegan wide. Keegan could have taken it himself, but had a friendly pass to Trey. Trey kicks it out to Cy. Cy wide open, takes the 3.
Ooh.
It's good. 41-25. Incredibly odd start so far for Tam. I believe it was an 11-point game heading into halftime. I think they've scored, 5 or 7 points so far? Pretty quick. So there's 5:43 remaining in the third quarter as Cy can't get on the ball. The fouls on Archie Williams, number 12. I believe he's had a couple fouls. So 13 and 22 coming in the game. 3 and 14 coming out. 14 is incredibly tall. How tall do you think he is?
I don't know, like taller than me. That's kind of a low bar.
I don't know, like taller than me. Way to go, Flynn.
I don't know. I mean, I'm not exactly the highest bar.
No, how tall are you, Flynn?
Ooh, like 6'10".
6'10". Okay.
Yeah.
So he's what, 7'3"? Trey splashes a 3. Crowd goes more excited than usual. 44-25, 19-point game. Biggest lead of the night so far. 11 crosses to 22. On the wing, no good. Trey gets a rebound. Cy with the ball, ahora.
Nice Spanish game.
Peep the Spanish. Miss Melange taught me well. Dane fires from downtown, no good. And Keegan jumps on the rebound but knocks it over straight into Archie Williams' hands as Trey gets on it. Jump ball leads to Archie Williams' possession, but love the efficiency by this TAM team as 21 comes into the game for number 1. 12 to inbound. Great athleticism Trey is showing in this second half, along with a bunch of plays in that first half, too. 11 cross half court. Slides to 21, 21 to 12. 12 on the wing. He drives. He puts it up. No good, but he is fouled on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for 2. Let's see if he can sink 1 or 2 of these free throws, narrow down the score a little bit. But it is still, what, 19-point game?
Yeah.
Wait.
Yeah.
Look, I can't even see the scoreboard
You
now.
can look to the left.
Yeah, I know, but it's just like kind of annoying, you know?
Yeah. We got some balloons and decorations set up for senior night tonight.
Yeah, I already told them, bro.
You already told them? Well, then, okay, then why did you talk about it again? The balloons were there for a while. Yeah, that's what I thought.
Can't knock down either of the free throws, or did he make? How many did he make? None? He made none. Still a 19-point game. As Elliott is fouled, he'll be headed to the line for 2. See if he can make 1 or 2 of these free throws. 4:28 remaining in the third quarter. Flynn has messed up the score, or messed up the time yet.
I did mess up the score for like a second, but I fixed it.
11 subs out, 2 subs in. And I guess Elliott was not fouled on the shot. He was fouled on the ground. So it's going to be 10 balls remaining. Dane in the corner. He fires a 3. No good. Rebound 12. 12 working around the wing. Finds 2. 2 crosses over on Elliott. Finds 21. 21 and 22. 22 crosses over between the legs. Puts it up. And gets it to roll. A nice bucket there by number 22. Sorry for not knowing these names. We don't have any sheets with the names, so it's just kind of tough. But at least we know Tam's names. Elliott loses it, gets back on it, puts it up, and gets it to roll off the backboard. And he loves it. 46-27 lead, 19 points. Oh! Archie Williams is clobbered. Who was that on the ground? 12. Absolutely stuffed by Trey, but they do call a foul. So that's Trey's 3rd foul. Oh, wait, no. Is that, did I lie? Does he have 4? I don't even remember what I said earlier about fouls. I think, I don't know. Whatever. He probably has 2. Whatever. Another foul there, so it will remain Archie Williams' ball. Still a 19-point game. Both teams have 2 fouls now with 3:36 remaining in the third quarter. Flynn, you were out sick for a while. How you feeling now?
Still recovering, but a lot better. I had the flu for like a week and a half.
Elliott. Fast break. It's good. Nice bucket there. Pretty easy. See, Gideon, I don't know if Gideon next time, I mean, he zoomed in on Oscar before, but Oscar, sitting next to Oscar's another photography, Ethan Camposano. Another photographer, Ethan Camposano. Whoa. Stumbled. So it's still what? Oh, did they? No. Still 21-point game. 2 photographers in the exact same spot, maximizing the amount of amazing shots that they get. Both incredible photographers. Follow their Instagram pages. Do you know what Ethan's Instagram page is called?
It's like Ethan Camp Photos or something like that.
Ethan Camp Photos. And Oscar Filot's initials are OF, so OF Flicks on Instagram.
No, it's OF Imagery.
OF Imagery. Sorry.
I think he's posted every game since,
you know, I would
the
name
new
my
year.
thing Filot Flicks. I think that's better. And so, yeah, sitting next to me is Flynn Rosington, who also has a photo Instagram page. Follow up Frost Flicks on Instagram. There were so many names that he could have gone with, and he went with Frost Flicks.
Okay, and none of your suggestions have been better.
Could have gone with, I mean, his name's Flynn Flinks. That's pretty good.
That's terrible.
Flotos. You know, there's just so many opportunities that he passed up on. And if you're looking for a 4th image page, go to AA Flicks on Instagram. Or don't, because his aren't very good.
Yeah, and he goes to MC. So
And he goes to MC, so yeah, don't even listen to me. I didn't even say that.
Yeah.
So the 5 coming into the game is Hank Streeter, Dane, Trey Sasso, and Elliott. And I'm not even going to try and see if there are any changes for Archie. I know 23 came into the game. He wasn't in it before.
12 1 out.
12 went out. Way to go, Flynn. Way to pay attention.
I know, right?
22 over to 2. So yeah, this is either JV's last, I believe it's JV's last home game of the season. As sad as it may be.
What happened?
Ethan Camposano adding some emotion to the chat.
You didn't have to say
What
chat. You did not have to
happened?
say chat.
As Archie Williams loses the ball out of bounds, Elliott on it, crosses over, finds Hank. Hank over to Dane. Dane back to Hank. He puts it up.
Ooh.
No good. Rebound Elliott. And there he's. Oh, what? That's not a jump ball. Talk about a jump ball instead of a foul. I don't know. That's a weird call. I don't know.
It's okay. They're up. Like, it's
A lot.
48-27.
Yeah. 21-point game. We got 2:24 remaining in the third. As Trey crosses over, loses it. Streeter gets on it. He pulls up. Way off. Rebound. Knocked out of bounds by Archie, so it remains Tamalpais possession. As Elliott will inbound. Calling out, directing plays for his offense. Trey can't connect on the layup. 13 gets it. 13 over to 21. 21 to 22 on the fast break. He puts it up and bricks the layup, but he gets fouled on the second half of, or when he's coming down, I should say. I don't know. Gideon, zoom in on Payson and Neo. So I don't know if you can see over there, but that is Payson, Buchanan, and Neo Pastor. And instead of watching basketball, instead of watching this entertaining, intense game, they're grinding Brawl Stars.
Archie just got one.
That doesn't matter. All that matters is that they're grinding Brawl Stars. Pretty weird thing to be doing at this moment.
Second one?
All right, Flynn, you commentate.
No.
No, do it. Just do it.
You got it.
Nike.
I have to start the clock first, actually.
Elliott out to Hank
that's
in the
not
corner.
right.
He puts up a three. No good.
Give me half a second.
Knocked back to him by Streeter. Athleticism shown off as Hank gets it to roll, makes it a 50 to 28-point game. Jack Mayer set to check in, getting the crowd hyped as an offensive foul called on Archie Williams. Jack Mayer set to check in. Jack! And Elliott comes out. Jack! Hank with it now. He's under some pressure, so he slides it over to Streeter. Streeter fakes a three. Back to Hank. Hank finds Jack, who finds Dane. Dane pulls up from three. No good. And knocked out of bounds. It's going to be Tam Ball. Two. Tried to hustle on the ball, just couldn't grab onto it. I don't know if it would have been Tam possession if he had knocked it out. But either way, remains Tam Ball. So Hank spins, turns around, finds Dane. Dane to Trey. Trey, three-pointer, no good. Rebound, Streeter, who kicks it to Hank. Hank is wrapped up, and they call a travel. Interesting call there.
58 seconds on the clock.
58.4 seconds on the clock. 50 to 28 is the score, a 22-point lead. Yeah. Third quarter winding down. Still got a whole fourth quarter to play, but we'll see what happens in the final minutes here. 21 to 5. Five's first minutes of the game as he drives and loses it. Terrible pass. Hank gets on it. Jump ball. What? Oh, that was the worst two calls in a row I've ever seen in my life. That was not a. He had clear possession, but it's Archie Williams' ball. But the possession arrow is pointed towards Tam's direction now. Jack hustles on defense, can't get back on two. Two drives, kicks it, but it's stolen by Streeter. Finds Dane. Dane over to Trey. Trey to Jack. He takes it, puts it up, no good. Rebounded by Trey. He tried to find Dane, couldn't find him, so it's two being guarded by two. One of those twos is Dane. The other one, I don't know his name. So two pulls up a super long floater. Knocked out of bounds by Streeter. It's going to remain a dub ball.
7.5 seconds left on the clock.
A-Dub's a pretty cool nickname for Archie, I would say. I would just rename the school to A-Dub.
I think you need to work on your naming. Like, all these have been complete
Flinks,
misses.
Flotos, whatever.
1 and 0.
So as the third quarter winds down to a finish, it's a 22-point game, 50-28. Dane is yawning into the huddle. So yeah, let's see if there's any comeback Archie can be making in the fourth quarter. But I kind of doubt it. You know, it's still a 22-point game. It's going to be real tough to overcome, but you just never know.
Back on air.
All right, so the fourth quarter is about to start. Girls team's heading into the locker room, getting ready
Do you not want
for their varsity match on this awesome senior night. Unfortunately, you know, I can't even tell if it's still raining outside, but I would assume it is. It's just been so rainy. Hank gets it now, finds Jack in the corner. Jack being guarded by 12 with a hand in his face. Hank with it now over to Shamar. Shamar, a new sub, and along with Streeter, but I guess he was in already. As Elliott pushes over to Shamar. Shamar under the basket, puts it up, and good. Tough bucket there by Shamar Mitchell. One with the ball on the wing. He crosses over, puts it up on the floater, no good. Rebound Hank. Hank up the other way. Puts it up, and no good. Rebound Elliott, he puts it up, and that one rattles home, makes it a 54-28 point game. 26-point lead. Yeah, I do math. As one fakes the pull-up. Over to 11, he spins, finds 20 wide open under the basket. Shamar just wasn't there on the defense, left him open. Shamar inbounds over to Jack. Oh, Jack trapped up, jump ball. Oh, no, timeout. By Tam, quick timeout there by Jen. Giving Tam another opportunity to restart this possession. So, yeah, we'll just look forward to see what's happening in these last couple minutes of the game. We got, 6:58 remaining. But I guess you can see that.
Yeah, I actually have been doing the clock correctly, so it took like
Believe it or not, you did it what?
Please never talk like that ever again.
No. So the 5 on the court now is Cy, Jack Streeter, Shamar Elliott. So the one sub out was Hank, in which Cy subbed in. And that one's knocked out of bounds by Archie. It's going to remain Tam ball. Elliott with the face of disgust. I don't know why, but he did have a face of disgust. Flynn taking photos mid-action because he's just like that. Streeter over to Elliott. Elliott to Cy. Cy crosses half court over to Jack. Jack works around the wing. Finds Cy. Nice pass there. One-handed. Shamar looks to post up. Shamar's got to watch out being in the key. Doesn't want to call. As Cy puts up the floater off the glass. No good. Rebound 20. Like the shot opportunity. That one's knocked out of bounds by Tam. Remains Archie ball. Streeter running into the no re-entry room. Or no, room. Oh my God,
are you-
running outside.
What?
The no re-entry room. As a new face in 20 inbounds to 3. 3 over to 12. 12 drives over to 1. 1 to 12. 12 to 11. 11 loses it, but gets on it to 3 in the corner. He can't knock down a 3. Keegan gets on the rebound. Keegan came into the game for Streeter when I wasn't paying attention. 11 gets it over to 20. 20 fouled. Gets the shot to drop and will be headed to the line for 1. That is another terrible call, but whatever. What? He literally, whatever.
I don't even know anymore. I mean,
So when he puts up his free throw, no good. At least he missed it.
22-point lead's fine.
Yeah, but, you know, could be in a 1,000-point lead. I still want good reffing. Side to Keegan.
Valid take.
Keegan posts up, puts it off the glass, and good. 56 to 32. A 24-point game as 4 is set to check in. 3 puts it up and gets it to roll. Shamar takes it out of bounds to Elliott. Elliott over to Shamar. Shamar to Jack. Jack to Cy. Cy finds Keegan. Gets back on it. Knocked out of bounds. Tambell. Ford checks into the game for number 1. And this game's winding down to a finish. We still got 5:30 left, but I don't see a comeback coming anytime soon, but you never know. I mean, kind of know, but you never know. 22-point lead as Elliott puts it up. Knocked away, gets back on it. Jesus Christ, pass the ball, Elliott. Third opportunity, sinks, and he's fouled. I mean, Elliott, you got enough points, dude. Just pass. Just pass. Elliott's first free throw's up, or I guess I should say his only free throw's up and good. Nice little 3-point possession there, makes it 59 to 34, 25-point game. 3 puts it up over Shamar's head and gets it to drop. Jack inbounds. Slides it to Cy. Cy wrapped up and fouled, so it's going to be another inbound once again. Jack inbounds. He finds Keegan, a nice pass there. Keegan over to Cy. Cy passes half court. Would love to see a bucket here for Jack Mayer. Shamar got his bucket. Let's see if Jack can make something happen. He gets the ball on the wing. Drives. Crosses over on 3. Crosses over once again. Sets a screen for Cy. Cy puts it up. Fouled. On the ground. He'll take it out of bounds. Elliott helps him to his feet. Dane checks into the game for Jack. And 15 comes into the game for 11. Unfortunately, could not secure his points. Cy with it now. He slides to Elliott. Elliott dribbles on 15. Crosses him over. Puts it up backwards and gets it to go. Gotta love the keep up of energy by Elliott throughout this whole game. Not slowing down for a second. 12 air balls. Gets his own. I guess he did an air ball. You can't catch your own air ball. Did you know that, Flynn?
I did not.
It's a travel if you catch your own air ball, I believe. Or I don't know if it's called a travel or what. But now 12's at the line for 2. It's a 61-36 game. 25-point game.
Said it wasn't travel.
No, because I think it bounced off the backboard maybe.
Yeah, so you were wrong.
Never make that voice again. Famous last words.
What?
12-second free throw. On a 24-point lead now. is up. And good. So, yeah, well-played game from both teams. Love the efficiency. Love the athleticism being displayed. And I like that both teams have managed to spread their wealth throughout all the players. A lot of decent amount of playing time for most guys, which is always, you love to see it. Flynn, I've been watching The Wire recently. I don't think you've ever watched The Wire, but
No.
it's my parents' favorite shows, and it's my history teacher's favorite show. Just finished the first season.
Wow.
Gotta say,
What is it about?
it's from, I want to say, the early 2000s, and it's about, like, drugs and cops and detectives in Baltimore in the early 2000s. And it's super fun to watch. So I do recommend it for anybody that's never watched it. Maybe not little kids because it's a little violent. But I'm a high schooler now, so I get to watch it.
Not gonna lie, I'm probably never gonna watch it, but
I would love to rewatch it if I can watch it with you. Dane puts
Sounds
it
like
up, spins,
Oh.
and airballs. Love the opportunity there by Dane, just not even close. 5 did hit a bucket on the drive before it. Slows it down over to 4. 4 works, puts it up, and no good. Rattles out. Keegan secures the rebound over to Streeter. Got 3:23 remaining. Streeter crosses over. Drives over to Shamar. Shamar puts it up, no good. Rebound Dane puts it up, no good. Me and Dane had a Spanish course earlier. I got a 13 out of 15. Dane got a 14 out of 50. So,
good job.
I mean,
Dan.
14 out of 15. So, I mean, you can't win them all, but, you know,
That's okay. We love Dan here.
we love. No. He did better than me.
Yeah, I know. I'm saying it's good.
Yeah.
I thought you were about to start hating on him for getting out better scores.
Trey and Jack coming in the game. We got Dane and Keegan coming out. Maybe Jack can get his bucket now. We got just over 3 minutes. Hank bringing the ball up the court with the 21-point lead. Finds Streeter, who finds Shamar. Shamar over to Streeter. Streeter to Hank. Hank to Jack. Jack puts it up. Gets back on it, but can't secure. Shamar had Jack wide open, didn't take it. And Shamar fouls number 4. So it's going to be Archie Williams ball out of bounds. Crowd starting to file in a tiny bit. Looking forward to this girls' varsity game on senior night. 22. Crosses over behind his back, and there's a foul on the play. It's going to be Archie Williams' ball out of bounds, number 13. Out of bounds. 13 to inbound. The 22. 22 drives, puts it up. No good. Rebound. Remains Archie Williams' ball. We got 2:29 remaining.
21-point lead.
Right, 21-point lead. Clock is now rolling as 4 gets it into 15. He posts up, no good. Rebound Hank. Hank slows it down behind his back. Finds Streeter. Streeter over to Shamar. Shamar stuffed on the back. That's a jump ball. So it's going to be Archie Williams' ball. Yup. 15-22. 22 drives. Knocked. Oh, they call a foul. Archie Williams' ball. I don't know why I keep calling them Tara Linda. Whoopsie daisy.
They're both green. Wait, is Tara Linda green?
I don't know. I know Branson's like green.
I feel like Tara Linda's green.
They're probably green. So 22's at the line. Off a 21-point lead. Tam hasn't scored in a couple minutes. 22 misses the first free throw. And makes the second free throw. Narrows it down to a 20-point game, 61-41. Gotta say, before this scoreless stretch, Tam had an amazing scoring second half. A lot of points. I don't remember exactly how many points they had at halftime, and I know it maybe 35 or so. You can fact check me if I'm wrong. But now they have 61. No, I don't think it was around. How many points did they have at halftime?
I have no idea.
Yeah. Either way, nice second half. Jack in the corner. He drives, triple teamed, finds Hank wide open in the corner. Bang out. 64-41, 144 remaining in the game. This game winds to a finish. Thank everybody for watching. But just remember, this is only game 1 of our 3-game stretch. As I said earlier, I will not be commentating, and Flynn will not be on the computer. We're going to go eat some dinner. There are going to be other people commentating, so make sure to watch that in a minute. Game should be starting around maybe 6:15 or so. 5 gets the ball on the fast break. Spins, slips, finds 15 on the wing, guarded by Jack. Kicks to 22. 22 drives. He kicks to 15, but it's out of bounds. 10 ball, 103 remaining. And then we will be back for boys varsity at what should be around maybe 7:45 or so. I don't want to lie, but it should be around then. Hank with the ball, slowing it down, finds Cy. Cy, maybe trying to find Jack. He does. Back to Cy. Couldn't find an opening. Cy spins. Foul. Travel. Interesting. 40.7 remaining. Thank everybody for watching. Let's see what happens in these last 40 seconds if anybody's interesting. But it'll be a nice TAM win as Cy jumps on it and gets fouled right away. Super nice TAM win. Now, all that TAM needs is to win on their away game at MC on Thursday to secure the victory in MCALs. I do believe they've had an electric home season. It's been so fun to commentate for everybody. I'm looking forward to commentating more JV games next year. I know it'll be a much different team by next year, and a lot of these boys are going to be on varsity, if not all of them, because I don't even know how it works. But, I mean, there should be most of these kids on varsity. But as I was saying, thank everybody for watching. Super fun season. Might as well commentate for the last 30 seconds. 13, over to 5. 5 drives, puts up a floater, no good. And Hank gets on it, knocked out of bounds. So, yeah, we're just looking forward to seeing what happens on Thursday. I'm pretty sure that if they win, they secure the win in MCALs. I'm not 100% sure how it works since there's no playoffs. But, yeah, so Side dribbles the ball out. We got 6, 5,
come on, let Jack
4,
hit it.
3. They can't break the unwritten rule. 2, 1. That's going to end it. Thank everybody for watching, especially not even only just this game, but the whole season. Thank you for everybody that makes TAM TV possible. I'm acting like it's over, like we still got 2 more games today even. But, yeah, super nice JV season, and we'll see you in a couple minutes for the other 2 games, and then see you for some JV games next year. Bye.